Clover.
Jeez. Okay, can you explain my surroundings one more time?
So, Clover, you are plummeting into the darkness. Beneath you is the Kestrel. It is not directly beneath you, but a distance off. Above you, there is a portion of a ship that is on fire and smoking. It also has Vysotskia on it. And behind you is coming to be the...
Quigley.
Not Quigley.
Oh my god.
Coming to be the underside of a very rocky island.
Okay, behind me is the island. All
Okay.
right. Okay.
Oh man, Quigley.
Oh no.
Can I feel any earth around me besides the island? Is there anything, even if it's super far away in the abyss?
There is a lot.
There is earth.
There is earth, but it is
Far away.
the only earth close enough to you to do anything useful would be the island.
Okay. We got a burning ship with friends on it. We got our ship that's okay.
Our ship's going down, unfortunately. The induction hull is paralyzed.
Oh, it's okay. It's going down. Okay.
Everything is falling.
So imagine anything that could be happening well, and then stop imagining
Nothing
that
good
because
is
it's not
happening. Okay.
happening.
Yeah, nothing good is happening right now.
Okay.
I was really hoping you wouldn't double face card me.
I was like,
The island, how big is it?
very big. It's big enough to like knock your ship on several times over.
I'm going to move the island.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ballsy move.
Yeah.
In what way?
I'm going to move the island, and I'm going to catch everything.
All right. It's a tall island. You'd have to like break it apart and kind of do like a mid-air landslide.
Okay, I'll break away enough that I can catch everything.
Okay. Keep in mind that this is rock and it is not soft, and you are falling. You might be fine because you might be able to like keep the rock from just, being rock. You could like land and it would part or like soften into sand, but the ship will hit, splinter, shatter everywhere. Your ship is big and also doing that. So I'd say for one play, you could move the island to catch them, but it would be another play after that to ensure that things don't just splatter.
Good, because I have the means for just that. I have earthbending and I have protect my friends, so I'll make it 2 plays.
Okay, all right. That first play is still a 3-card challenge.
Give me it.
All right, so if you succeed, what would you like?
I want to break off a chunk of the island large enough to basically dock everything falling.
Okay.
I would also like to use my earth senses. Okay, would I be able, is there any way, I don't know what ships are made of, but if there's any way I could find the mercenary ship.
I'd say unfortunately no.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we don't know that they're in bad shape. We just know that they're not here.
Man, yeah, we sure don't. I sure hope they weren't fucking, like, in the belly of a giant dark whale.
Yeah.
You're just on their ship somewhere.
So Don's standing there, and everything is going to hell. Like,
Yes.
parts of the ship are on fire, Clover's rocketing from space like a meteor, leaving a trail behind her. The enemy's ship's...
You see some of your worker bees diligently doing their job despite the chaos. They cling on, they're bungeed on. They tie knots, they pull sails. Some are trying to restart the engine. All of them are crying while they do it. They are working their hardest. Flaria is shouting orders. Alicia is trying to find out where Quigley went. It is chaos on your ship.
Dawn just sees this, like her eye starts acting up again. The fuzz takes over, and she closes her eyes for a split second and takes in a sharp breath, and a thought runs through her head. Oh, so this is how we all die. She lets it sit and just slowly lets it go. The adrenaline goes with it, and suddenly the anxiety is gone. This is life or death. There is nothing left to lose, no pride, no nobility. It is pure and simple survival. Her instincts kick in full gear, and she immediately turns, snapping her hand on Flaria's shoulder. Flaria, repair the induction hole, right now. Can you go downstairs and do it? I trust you're familiar with it. It's your ship after all.
Yes, I'll need some assistance.
Of course.
Ramus, Chancellor! She snaps.
Take anything you need from the cargo hold. I'd like to use the supply cache on repairing the ship.
Ooh, smart.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Ramus hurries down to the induction hole, throwing his bag of marbles ahead of him, jumping on them and riding them like they're Heelys.
Dawn turns. Okay, at least for now, when the induction hull gets rolling again, we're going to need a navigator. Now, I know nobody here is expressly trained for it, but Chancellor. She stares dead on at Chancellor. Do you want to make Quigley proud?
I want nothing more.
Now's your chance.
I'll do it for Quigley.
She shoves him towards the wheel and sees the ships coming down, and sees the rest of hell coming down. Her eyes focus in on a singular dot amidst the darkness, and despite the situation, she smiles a bit, because Clover's up there, and she still trusts Clover.
Feels good.
So, Clover.
I'm sticking to it. I'm going to rip off a huge chunk of that island and move it beneath us, and I'm going to land on it before I make my play to save everybody.
Okay. All right. If you succeed, you will be able to save everybody. You will move the island under them.
No, this isn't. This isn't to save everybody yet. You said it was 2, right?
One play to move the island into such a position that it can like catch everybody.
Yes.
A second play to make sure they don't shatter on it.
Oh.
Yes, and if this, if our ship is not broken, then it should make the saving everybody easier, right? So maybe I could go for more.
So, if you succeed, you will move the island to a more advantageous position for yourself and for everyone. If you fail, you will...
Just put a bunch of debris in the storm.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you fail, the storm is affecting the potential far more than you would realize, and it causes the stone to splinter off the island and pelt yourself and your ship.
All right. I feel good.
All right.
I said I had a really good hand when we started.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay. Ready to flip?
I'm ready to let it flip.
Flip! So...
Ace, queen.
Oh,
shit.
Okay.
Crown.
I got 7 jack ace, so
Then I
I
won't
crown 2.
Yeah, what do you crown with?
Queen.
3. Holy shit. So I got 30 total.
I got 40 total.
All right.
Fucking
So
Not as narrow a margin as I thought.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Clover closes her eyes as she descends into the depths. Taking a deep breath, she focuses on the earth at her back. Feeling it with every ounce of her being, she clenches a fist, ripping away a massive chunk of the island and directs it beneath the falling debris.
Hell yes.
And then she's going to land on it, because whatever she lands on is going to turn into sand, so that she can make one more play, assuming that Dawn holds up her end of the bargain, which she trusts.
Oh, perfect. I am only going to slow it down. That is the best that I can do. And I'm trusting Clover to functionally catch us at a decreased momentum.
Okay.
Oh, this is so fucking nuts. Okay. Seeing Clover rocket past the ship and resolve the landing situation, Dawn is going to dash forward to the mounted bungee cannons attached to either side. Functionally, they're harpoon guns, but Dawn doesn't know that. God, this is depth perception, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Aiming it up, I want to be able to fire a harpoon into each of the falling sections of ship. The one with Arby's on it and the one with Vysoltskia on it. and like bind them to ours, and then I'm gonna try to slow the ship down. Can I try this? This is like ambitious.
That first play is going to be a 2-card challenge with a challenge cash against you.
Okay, I'm going to pop my potential cash for this.
Nice.
I'm using holy armaments for this because it's our ship's weaponry.
All right. If you succeed, what would you like?
I would like to just bind them to our ship, basically making the next play easier.
Yes.
Okay. So in making your next play easier.
Yeah.
If you fail...
Okay. Just to clarify, this is like part of a 2-stage thing to both unite everything and slow it down for Clover to like do the big finish.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. If you fail, you will miss the ship and hit the island, and you will start swinging into the island.
Fuck, okay.
All right.
Time
Ready?
to use all your good cards.
Yeah.
Flip.
I have a king and a jack.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That king crowns, I think, because kings are strategy.
And I used my cash. That is a 9, and my cash is a 9.
Okay. I got a 6, a 10, and a 9.
Thank God.
Yeah. So I think you beat me by about... I have 25.
Yes, and I have 38.
Yeah, so you beat me by about 13.
The 2 harpoons fly out, catching the 2 sections of ship, bringing them down and arcing them around like some dumb crew member who was thrown over and bungeed to the side. They hang beneath the ship. I'm going to, Donna's then going to reach down, grab a board as hard as she... No, she stops grabbing the board and walks over to the mast, where where it's... I guess the ship is the hardest, question mark? She grabs the ship in its most resistant place, and her potential begins to flare behind her. God, I'm going to make a potential play with my hard light to conjure giant wings of light that will beat exactly 1 time to negate some of this momentum.